We've had an unusually cold and wet spring, and that's causing delays in getting this crop planted and some of the harvesting issues associated with sugarcane. It's been a plus on the positive side for beef cattle and growing grass here in South Texas. That's been great. But on the row crop side, we're getting to the point where it's really going to cause some serious issues, and it's going to impact our growers in loss of dollars if something doesn't turn around here pretty quick. The cotton guys are really, they're the ones that need some drying out weather real fast. I'm not so much worried about our lighter soils. We'll be okay in sandy soils. We get a couple of days of drying out and there'll be planters in the field. But in these heavy soils that take a week to 10 days to dry out, and it hadn't stopped raining yet, it's getting into crunch time in terms of being able to get the kind of cotton crop planted that we need to plant. Well, if they don't plant soon, then we run up against deadlines where the crop won't be out in time for the boll weevil to be managed at the end of the crop. So that's the concern, and that and being able to insure the crop properly, crop insurance deadlines and those sorts of things. So between being able to manage the boll weevil at the end of the crop and the crop insurance issues, it's really a serious time for our cotton guys to hopefully get some warmer and drier weather in here until we can get this crop in the ground. They can plant a little bit later, and hopefully that'll work out. We're going to work with crop insurance folks and see if they might be willing to look at the deadline and see. There are, of course, alternative crops they can look at, but cotton's a really important crop for this area, and hopefully we can get a crop planted with these challenges ahead. Corn and soybeans are off to a good start. We probably didn't get as much of those planted as we'd like to have planted, but what got planted is off to a really good start. Those are looking good. The sesame crop has yet to be planted. They're going to wait for warmer weather. Of course, it was too early to be thinking about sesame in terms of the calendar, so those guys are probably going to be in great shape because of all the soil moisture that we've received, and once soil temperatures warm up, it's real promising for the sesame crop. Soybeans, it's not too late to plant soybeans, and there'll be some more beans planted if we can, kind of like cotton, if we can get some drying weather in here and get back in the field. Sugarcane is going to be an issue. Our sugarcane harvest is shut down at the moment, and they really need to get back in and get that crop out. And there have been guys have been trying to get sugarcane planted since September and still haven't gotten all that planted. So we're way behind on harvesting this year's crop and behind on planting next year's crop when it comes to sugarcane. Well, if it doesn't get harvested, it'll be lots of dollars lost to the growers. So it'll get harvested eventually, but it'll be late. We'd like to get that crop in by 1st of April, and it'll be on into the summer probably before it gets harvested this year. It'll affect yields, no question about it. Those yields will go down, but the main thing is to get it out of the field, get it harvested as soon as they can.